The new acting chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Victor Giadom, has nullified the disqualification of Governor Godwin Obaseki from participating in the party's governorship election in Edo State. Hi, welcome to What's Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Lagos branches of the Nigerian Medical Association and the Association of General and Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria have released a statement on the possibility of treating asymptomatic COVID-19 patients in their homes. In an interview, the chairman of Lagos AGP-MPN, Dr. Tunji Akintade, stated that although it was a tough decision to make, it might be the only solution as government hospitals and isolation centers in the state are filled up and overwhelmed. At number 9, Beijing has cancelled and grounded hundreds of flights in the wake of a second coronavirus outbreak. Another lockdown is imminent as authorities banned all residents living in neighborhoods deemed medium or high risk from leaving Beijing to curb the virus from further spreading in the country. The latest outbreak has already spread to 9 of Beijing's 16 districts and 4 other provinces. At number 8, the managing director of the Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading PLC, Marilyn Amobl, ignores Minister of Power Saleh Maman's order to immediately hand over her position to a new appointee. Amobl has continued her official duties despite Maman's order to hand over to the company's general counsel and secretary, Nnaemeka Eweluka. Number 7, 6 Nigerians have been indicted in the United States over alleged internet fraud worth more than $6 million. According to reports from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the 6 suspects manipulated their victims to gain access to their sensitive information and financial resources. It was reported they targeted American businesses and individuals using business email compromise and romance fraud. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo warned the U.S. would not tolerate such gross misuse of technology. At number 6, the Governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, has faltered the report by the federal government that over 50% of the 1,000 deaths recorded in the state in April were associated with COVID-19. This comes after the Minister of Health, Osagi Ihenare, reported that 979 people had died in Kano from a strange illness over a 5-week period. Ganduje stated that only 15% of the deaths were COVID-19 related. It was reported some deaths might be related to the disruption of medical care and socio-economic activities due to fear of contracting COVID-19. At number 5, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control has warned Nigerians that the drug dexamethasone has not been validated or approved for treatment of COVID-19 in Nigeria. UK scientists had earlier released a statement reporting a breakdown in clinical trials using the low-dose steroid dexamethasone to reduce the risk of dying from the virus. The NCDC stated it would work with its agencies to validate the use of the drug and keep the public informed. At number 4, alarm in the United States rises as Florida, Texas, and Arizona report a record-breaking number of cases in a week. Florida recorded almost 2,800 new coronavirus cases, the highest number of new and confirmed cases in a single day. Texas and Arizona also recorded an alarming increase in daily cases. The US now has 2 million confirmed cases with 116,962 deaths. At number 3, the United States Secretary of State, Michael Pompeo, on Tuesday, phoned the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyeama, to discuss the roles of the African Development Bank and multilateral initiatives in accelerating economic recovery and regional security. This comes after the president of the AFDB, Akinwumi Adesina, was investigated for unethical conduct. Adesina was consequently cleared of all allegations by the bank's ethics committee. Pompeo and Onyeama also discussed Nigeria's progress in the fight against COVID-19. At number 2, the Nigerian police force has arrested the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Coalition of Northern Groups, Mr. Nastura Sharif, in connection to the protests in Katsina State. Sharif is accused of leading the protest held in Katsina. The protest was held to demand the government call the insecurity and banditry in the state. The police had invited the leaders of the protest to an interactive session, and upon their arrival, Sharif was detained. This comes after the presidency had released a statement saying youth should thank their stars that the nation is operating a truly democratic government where free speech is guaranteed. And finally, at number 1, the new acting chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Victor Giadom, has nullified the disqualification of Governor Godwin Obaseki from participating in the party's governorship election in Edo State. Gyadom, who announced himself as the new acting APC chairman at a media briefing, said the reports of the APC screening and appeal committees were nullified because Oshomole acted as a judge in his own case. This announcement came shortly after the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Malam Lanre Issa Onilu, issued a statement announcing the Deputy National Chairman, Senator Abiola Ajimobi, as acting National Chairman. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Trending.